News on the C8 Corvette has been a bit quiet for the last 2 months. A couple of months ago, GM confirmed the sale of C8 in Australia by creating GM Specialty Vehicles, or GMSV, and revealed the new structure of GM's operations in Australia. Since then, the people at GMSV have been kept busy putting together their dealer network to start sales of the Silverado 1500 vehicles. But a few things have happened very recently on the C8 front, so let's finish the year off by seeing exactly where we stand with C8 for Australia. In my last video, I explained that Holden had changed its name to GM Australia and New Zealand, or GMANZ. The organisation is split into 3 parts, namely Isuzu New Zealand, which is not of much interest to us here in Australia, Holden After Sales, and GMSV. The existence of Holden After Sales has become a bit more visible, with signs appearing around the place announcing Holden service locations. A promotion is also becoming visible using the catchphrase, "Still at your service," fronted by V8 supercar driver Craig Lowndes. GM is committed to taking care of Holden vehicles out in the field for at least the next 10 years. This same group will also handle the duties for the GMSV imported vehicles. Things such as service, technical training, warranty, recalls, technical bulletins, plus, most importantly, spare parts, all come under after sales. The third part of GMANZ is GM Specialty Vehicles, and as far as the GMSV dealerships go, there have now been 54 of them appointed in Australia and New Zealand. Joanne Stogianis, Director of GMSV, stated, "We have launched with over 50 GM Specialty Vehicles dealers and look forward to adding more. Our GMSV dealers are now open for business in Australia and New Zealand." Although the dealers have all been named and we're told they're open for business, I have yet to see any signage up on these dealerships. I've looked at my locally appointed GMSV dealership and I've searched through Google in vain looking for evidence of GMSV. I can only guess it's not far away though. So let's talk about the things I'm sure you'll all want to know, which is when and how much. So there's no change to GMSV's plan to launch C8 in Australia towards the end of 2021. We do know the first sales of right-hand drive C8s will be in Japan. GM's chief engineer, Taj Jukta, and product manager Harlan Charles confirmed that during a virtual presentation they gave in August. The car sold out almost immediately in Japan when we introduced it, Jukta said. Because we are told GM received 300 plus orders in the first 60 hours when the C8 was shown at the Tokyo Auto Salon, you would expect the total allocation for Japan would be a maximum of 300 cars. GM Japan's president explained Japan would get a 2LT version of the car as its base level, selling at around the equivalent of Australian 135,000 at the current exchange rate. It's a little different in the UK. The initial offering will be a special launch edition with 3LT trim and Z51 track pack. This will cost the equivalent of 145,900 Australian dollars. But there's no price released yet for the UK base level model, which has 2LT trim and Z51, the same as Australia. But doing the appropriate price adjustment, it should mean the UK price will be around the equivalent of 137,000 Australian dollars. So what about Australia? Those of you who've watched my earlier videos will know I have developed a pricing formula to convert the price paid by customers in the US to an equivalent price in Australia. I'll run through the formula very quickly here to see what the current equivalent is. I've priced the C8 by using the Chevrolet US website, and for a C8 with 2LT and Z51, the current price is $73,290. Converting that to Australian dollars at an exchange rate of 75 cents, I get 97,770 Australian dollars. I'll allow 4,000 for transport, which gives 101,720, which has to be added before GST. The GST brings the price to 111,892, and this would be the full price if we didn't have LCT, the luxury car tax, which is there to protect the Australian car industry, by the way. Note there's no import duty on US cars. I won't go through the LCT calculation, but in this case, it brings the total to approximately Australian $127,000. So there you have it. If GM wanted to make the same profit as they do in the US, they could sell the car in Australia for under $130,000. This lines up reasonably well with both the Japan and UK prices, allowing that government charges would vary a little between the countries. It also lines up with what we've been told fairly recently, that the dealers were advised the C8 would start around $130,000. But now there's a report in Wheels magazine from journo Mark Fogarty saying he's been leaked a price of $150,000 for Australia, with a maximum of 200 cars for the year. The US press have followed up by saying this price is official from GMSV, making a big fuss about how expensive the car is in Australia. This would be well over Japan and UK prices. But I believe I can say with some certainty that GMSV has not officially released the price of the C8. Has someone leaked the price? Maybe yes, maybe no. But I wouldn't be believing the price just yet. And I don't believe we'll know the price anytime soon. It wouldn't surprise me if GM has not yet made a final decision on the pricing. The exchange rate is currently moving Australia's way, and maybe they're waiting to see what happens through the rest of the year. The explosion of COVID-19 in the US is not helping the value of their dollar. But this could possibly change with the new president, Joe Biden, who's a Corvette guy, by the way. I'm certainly hoping the $150,000 price is rumour only, as that would put an end to my aspirations to a new C8, but maybe a pre-owned one in a few years' time. Vet Talk. The first 2021 Corvette C8. As reported by the Corvette Action Centre, the first 2021 Corvette rolled off the assembly line on Monday, the 21st of December 2020. This 3LT Z51 car was finished in torch red with an adrenaline red interior. It was also fitted with yellow brake calipers, carbon flash racing stripes, and carbon flash hash marks with adrenaline red accents. The interior is finished in a two-tone adrenaline red with black and features competition seats. That's quite a combination and well worthy of the VIN1 plate. 2021 Corvettes now shipping to dealers. As reported by Keith Cornett of Corvette Blogger. Although the Corvette assembly plant is usually closed for the whole week before Christmas, this year both shifts are running right through Wednesday the 23rd before closing for holidays until January the 4th. This could add as many as 600 new Corvettes to the pre-break build. Several dealers are already announcing they have 2021 Corvettes on a transporter or already in stock. The first of these 2021 C8s are due to go to buyers who had ordered a 2020 car but missed out due to COVID-19 build delays. Chevy releases video of Corvette development. Chevrolet has released part 1 of Revolution, the mid-engine Corvette development story. This 9-minute video discusses the development of the C8 from the design or styling team's point of view. Led by Tom Peters, executive members of the design team discuss the influences on the development of the C8 exterior shape and features. Part 2, which covers the engineering of the C8, is due to be released shortly. You will find a link to this YouTube video in the comment section below. That's the latest news for C8 in Australia. Not much of it was very positive news as far as the price of C8 goes, but please don't give up on the price just yet. And as always, if you enjoy getting the accurate news on Corvette C8 for Australia, give this video a thumbs up. And to make sure you don't miss a video, subscribe to my channel. Plus hit the bell to get a message as soon as a new video is uploaded. For now, keep on vetting, and I hope to catch you again real soon.